Just like magic.
Tons of time left. Kingston is a second, third period team. All right. We'll
Sure.
see. That'd be good if I had a camera. All right, there we go. Connor, we've gotten taller.
Yeah. I feel good.
There you go. I don't think we have a name for this guy behind us here. We have to come up with something.
I'm telling you, it's got a teddy bear face, but it's a bee.
TB? Teddy
Okay,
B?
yeah, sure, I like
Teddy
it.
B. Teddy B. Teddy B hanging out with us. All right. Carter Express is liking us out there. We're live on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube now. We'll join you for a little bit. And Sarnia Sting up 2-0 right now. Connor, this is this because Gavin Betts is in there, or is this because the Sting are playing well, or maybe a little bit of both?
I would say it's a good combination of both.
Yeah.
It was the first shot on goal was a goal, so
It was a beautiful goal.
yeah, unbelievable. Kareem up with a beautiful setup over to Edwards. All he had to do was tap it in.
Yeah, they played it well. And then now our friend Lucas Fischer, is that 5 points for him
That's
now
5
in
points
3 games?
In 3 games.
Like, I predict he gets another one.
I would love to see it. Like I said, why can't he have 6?
He's definitely out there to do a job, and he's doing it well. 5-3 final for who? Oh, 5-3 final is what I think DYI is predicting. Teddy B the Bee? Teddy B the Bee?
Teddy B.
I just like Teddy B.
That
Teddy
works,
B.
actually. I like
Teddy
it.
B. Hi, Teddy B. How you doing? You know, they play. I saw Dylan Sika earlier today as I was going down to the meeting room. He was going up. I think he was touring some folks around, and I said, "Hey." He always says he's one of those guys too. If he sees you first, he says hello 1st and shakes your hand. And really enjoy talking to Dylan. But I said, "Hey, making progress." He said, "Yep." He goes, "Wasn't that an amazing game yesterday?" I thought they played really well. Now I'm gonna. I shouldn't do this. I got to stop reading Sting Nation sometimes. But it was actually a comment on our post, one of our posts, and it said, "Yeah, Sting played okay, but they got a bit of a horseshoe." Would you say any part of that about yesterday's game?
I wouldn't say anything about that at all. Actually,
Yeah.
they played incredible on a back-to-back, and now on a back-to-back-to-back.
Yeah,
I don't see any horseshoe up anyone's.
I thought so too. And I'm not being just because we like the Sting. We call it as it is. I didn't see any horseshoe out there. I could say, I mean, occasionally, and it happens in every game for every team, you sometimes get some lucky bounces or
Sure.
reflections, but that's part of the game. I don't think that was, but I don't think that's what earned their win yesterday.
No, that was a hard-working win. They played
Yeah.
their full 60 minutes, and they battled hard to the end.
They
I don't
earned
think
it.
anything was unfair there.
Yeah, no, they earned it. So there.
How about that? How about that?
I'm not here to start any fights, but views tend to go up. Who just followed as well? Hello, Mariah. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Please consider sharing and giving us some love. What do we got? Thomas Uronen scoring next. Okay.
Okay. I would say Alessandro Diorio is scoring next.
Oh, yeah?
How about that?
Okay.
He had
All
a
right.
great chance there, and then he got bumped around because it was a little bit after the whistle. But everyone's had a lot of good chances, and Evan's been great in net. 10 shots for the Frontenacs. They haven't been no slouch either, so
Yeah.
good on him.
And
a lot of penalties here.
Yeah, it was like, okay, the first one went. I'm like, okay. Now we're getting a little, and then Franchetti's going off. Which, I don't know, Franchetti.
I don't think he got one though. It wasn't his penalty.
I thought he got sent off for that.
Carson Hall got one, I think.
Oh, okay.
He plays a good role. I like him. He's feisty.
Oh, Franchetti.
He's feisty.
He belongs in the penalty box. I swear. No, I mean he's that guy.
Yeah. That's what his role is.
One of his purposes.
Get
right?
under people's skin.
I'll say the Ronald McDonald is scoring next. Oh, okay, that's interesting. What's the score? 2-0 for Sarnia Sting. Thank you, Apple user, for the question. You're going to Spitz versus Knights tonight. Okay, Tigers.
It'll be a good game.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if we could get down there in time.
You think so?
Well, if we skip out on our duties, I don't know. Well, you don't. I just said duty. That's funny enough.
Duty.
Duty.
How mature.
Sup, guys? How you doing, Owen? Thanks for the follow. Hey, we'd love for you guys to tap the screen out there on TikTok. And if you're not following us on TikTok, you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, consider following us on TikTok, because when we end here on Facebook, we stay live the whole time up to the end of the second period. So we hope you'll come join us there. Connor, I'm really impressed with the way the Sting are playing against Kingston tonight. I think this is not what might have been expected, as we talked about, considering what's on paper. Mm-hmm. But I don't think that Kingston expected what's happening right now either.
I like it. It goes back to putting that goalie in it, I think. Maybe you just underestimate what kind of team this is and how much energy they'd have left after their third game in a row.
Yeah.
So
it makes you wonder, too, like, what's the deciding factors or variables that a coach says, okay, here you go tonight, especially with a team like the Sarnia Sting that just came off a strong win yesterday.
Yeah. And well, the Frontenacs won last night 7-3 to the Firebirds, and that's who we're tied with right now. So it kept them in their position, and now we're looking to progress past the Firebirds tonight. That would be a huge 2 points, huge 6 points overall. So
yeah, timing's everything right now in this OHL category, and I'll tell you, it's just getting started and heated out there. We saw some aggression in front of the net at our end. That's where we kind of picked up some more penalties. Do you think we might see some more, or should the Sting calm down a little bit and just go, listen, we need to just get a couple more goals right now?
I'd love for them to calm it down. It always seems to come. It always boils over at some point. No, I'm sure I see a bit more. There was a bunch of pushing and shoving for teams that don't see each other too much. So yeah, I expect it, but just keep it cool. And 2 goals is not you're not ahead of the game
yet. No. Even at 3, I think against Kingston, you can never get complacent. I mean, you can get to like 5-0 and still. We've seen things turn around in a dangerous way.
Right.
And it's happened to the Sting this year a couple of times, where we're like, really?
You want to keep the offensive pace going until you're not to get comfortable, but to play a defensive game and maybe keep the puck out of the net instead of trying to put it in.
Yeah. I don't see too much of a change to be made out there as far as strategy goes. They've been playing strong. They're holding on to their sticks. Nick Scherzicka, I'm sure, is happy to be back between the pipes tonight, because he's been off for a little bit.
That's Evan's playing tonight, actually.
What?
Yeah, Evan's in that again, back to back.
No.
Yeah, his knee. That's what he's listed as.
No, Nick was definitely in there.
Oh, okay. Well, that's who had him listed as.
I'm pretty darn sure.
Oops.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw Scherzicka down there, but I could be wrong.
You might be right.
I'm sorry, what?
I said you might be right.
Sphinxter says what? I don't get that very often in my life.
You like to hear it.
I'm married. Talk today is the hashtag we'd ask you to use, as the Sarnia Sting and all around the OHL are supporting mental health towards athletes right now. User says a game that actually matters. Yeah, I think all games matter. Sarah, thanks for sharing out there. Hello, Joey. And for those of you watching out in Facebook and YouTube land, give us that thumbs up and share it around. And, of course, we say thank you to our friends at Hughes Intelligence for supporting us here and doing our broadcast. I'm here at every home game with my friend Connor. On TikTok during the week, I'm also doing personal mindset and just positive conversations. I had some pretty straightforward conversations last week on my TikTok live, so if you're looking for some straight truth and honesty, check that out as well. Connor, it's nice to see. I mean, maybe because it's Sunday, but I haven't got the. Oh, maybe I should check my text to see if Steve has sent the. Oh, there's a text. Look at that.
That's a big turnout.
I picked 4,106. I think was mine. 4,291, just shy of 4,300 here at the Passa today.
A huge turnout.
That's amazing. Sunday helps.
It's much louder, yeah.
It is much louder. We always talk about, come on, fans,
fan
get a little
involvement
louder out there. Yeah, for sure. But that we've talked about it all year. We talked about it all last year, but we'd be remiss if we don't keep mentioning the fans really have come out and supported this hockey.
It's such a huge part of the energy in the game. You got to stick behind your team, thick and thin, and I think we have. We're up there in the attendance. And it's good to see.
Yeah, the energy's definitely in the room today, but I think it's going to get louder in here. And we've got some more friends out there. Karen's back. She's tapping away there. Let's get us to 40,000 out there. And again, for you on Facebook and YouTube, thanks so much for being here. We'd love for you to join us. And follow my friend here, Connor. He's at Burke with an E, 050. So for you on TikTok, give this guy a follow as well. Burke with an E, 050.
That's
Connor,
me.
I'll let you go, buddy, so you don't miss anything out there. But this has been an exciting game. And now coming into the next period, well, it's far from over yet, I think. We're in for some excitement.
We got a full 40 minutes of some pretty exciting hockey.
That's right. Okay, Facebook, YouTube, saying bye to you for now. But Connor will be back joining me here again in the Hughes Intelligence Hockey Suite at the end of the second period.
I will.
I'll be setting up for post-game press conference coming up after today's game. But as
Fingers
always,
crossed.
I'm David Burrows and my friend Connor Burke. Fingers crossed. 1, 2, 3.
Go Sting, go.